Crying Suns is very story driven, a breath of fresh air for a roguelite. Considering last week I think we blew up Canada, this is a good change of pace from saving the world. So subscribe if you want more, and you know you want it. So enjoy the video. Last we left off, we were looking at this anomaly signal, trying to see exactly what it is. It's one of those creatures again, sir. Maybe this won't be friendly. I don't know, but hey, welcome back to GDs to another beautiful episode of, what is this, Crying Suns? This is episode 2 of it. I've been kind of liking it so far. There seems to be a lot of story that seems to be going along with this game in general. And it's very kind of a refreshing sense of, you know, kind of like a roguelike. I don't know if I would necessarily even call it a roguelike. It's a refreshing sense of where something so simple in its like kind of battle scheme and concept can be something more emotion giving, something a little bit more, something that has meaning behind it. You know, there is a whole story here. There's weight behind our actions. You can feel that there's a lot of love into this game. You know, let's go ahead and continue along, see exactly what they are coming up with us. This is only the first anomaly. Nice ship you got there. I'm gonna enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies. Yeah, so there seems to be kind of, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I think the Empire has been destroyed and there's just a whole bunch of scavengers and like lawlessness around now that we seem to be kind of running into. You're going down, whatever you are. And we are now straight into the actual battle aspect of the game, which is nice because last time we only really got, I think, one battle to show off and we were just kind of trying to figure out the controls here. So it's a little odd. We each have our own, each basic squadron type, frigates, drones, and fighters is best suited to fight against a particular squadron, providing a massive damage bonus if properly matched. Be sure to find out unit's strength and weaknesses before deploying it. That's right, we still have our frigate, which is strong against fighters, I believe. And we have our officer that gets plus 15% extra, massive damage versus fighters. And because it's a frigate, I imagine it'd be kind of decent against drones just because it's big in general. You also have a weapon, and yeah, you kind of have like a big open board of units that I suppose you can kind of deploy out into the wild. And it's also real time, but also not real time at the same time. It's a little odd. So like I can pause here and then the cannon is not regenerated yet, but I can go ahead and just attack this. They're kind of using a tile-based hexagon weird format, and I don't know, it's different. You know, it's very different. I kind of like it. You know, I believe it was a subscriber, someone who had commented before that they were playing this game and I wanted to check it out. So, you know, thank you to that commenter, which I am sure I have already gone ahead and taken a look at where they are, who their name was. You know, gone back and taken a look at the comments, see who it was. So I'm not just leaving you completely out in the blind. We're doing pretty good here. We're attacking the whole Endgunner squadron. They're a pretty easy kind of tutorial looking start off to the fights. Good job, Emma. Here's a summary of the battle. Yeah, I killed the fighter and I blew up a ship. But it's very unique in its different kind of sense, and I like that. You know, I got a big old ship blowing up in the background. Though we had yet another brush with death, at least our scanner detected the anomaly this time. Tell me more about these anomalies, machine. Anomalies are destinations with higher than normal probability of being very negative or very positive. Okay, so basically it's a randomizer in the galaxy that allows you to just be something good or bad. You know, I like that they're actually giving explanations to all this stuff. The reason that you were pausing is because we're like super hyper focused and it seems as though the battle's been like standing still. Unfortunately, we don't know what kind of the outcome it is until we get there. Good to know. Come on, there's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. Yeah, so we're kind of going through the local system map. I don't know. So you know, if you guys have been liking this kind of style of game, you know, make sure to leave a comment down below that you do, because this is just a demo mode. You know, this is the free version. I've not bought in the game, but if you guys seem to enjoy it, then I will be more than willing to buy the game, you know, and then just, you know, but why waste the money, you know, if maybe it's not going to perform well. And it's YouTube, it is how it is. So I'm going to wait for it to kind of come out, see how you guys enjoy, see what you think of it. There appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I don't know why, but everyone just has like a deep voice. But you know, in space, everyone is broody. How can you not be broody when you're looking at the creation of all that is and ever will be, you know, the universe? I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Ooh, is there ground play in this game? Hello? Wait, no. He seems old and he's Bowie. Hello? Is anyone there? This is Admiral Ellis Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I am Tigan Bowie, leader of my small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? We're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active Omni. Oh yeah, that's right, an Omni. 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omni's shut down. Impossible. The Omni shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. It can't run without them. Yeah, okay, so you make all of your technology dependent on using robots to operate it, and then when the robots shut down, you can't use the technology. What, you just completely factored out the human equivalent? How? When? I have no idea what happened. I'm not sure even Abramus does. It's truly the great mystery of our time. As for when, 20 years ago. Okay, so that's not super long ago. At least they are kind of like not like multiple generations down the line of like once upon a time there were robots. It's like, no, this is still like this just happened like 2 decades ago, you know? We relied on them for everything: food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years. Jesus Christ. You guys were so dependent upon the technology in that in the first 5 years, 75% of your entire population just died. I That's gonna be a quote of Digital D in 2023. 75% of your population died and proceeded with maniacal laughter. Who knows? Many of us are left. 10% left. My brother in Christ, my Holy Spirit, my man. That means that 90% of you have died. Learn more about Scrap and the conversation with Bowie. Ask how we can help their planet. Yeah, can we help them out? What can we do that Odysseus do to help? Defeating the Scrappers would be a nice start. Things will look like a whole lot better with these scum out of the way. The Scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. I mean, we've basically fought 2 of them. It's like you've been living an entire timeline, uninhabited planet at the edge of the Outer Rim. Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, we've been frozen for, you know, undetermined amount of time. Don't know how long we've been frozen for. Scrappers are a group of hideous, irradiated scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neo-N. Oh, we did fight one of them. When the Omni shut down, get back to the voice. When the Omni shut down, causing the full node to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over the chaos. They were not the only rotten apples around here with their pirates and the occasional crazy civilian, and those damn youngsters in the front line who won't get off of it have been playing that ripple raffle music, but they're definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ship's hull. Tails tech is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the academy. True, but the Scrapper battleships wore them down, picked one off here, another there. It was a war of attrition. I mean, yeah, when you're building on, when you have an entire army that goes off with the scrap of your enemy, then they can just keep on building and repairing, I suppose. I suppose the Empire couldn't send reinforcements not with our folder down, you see. Hate to say, oh no, I accidentally skipped the thing. No, the way we're going 10, 15 years from now with all the hardships you're experiencing will be gone, all of us, unless you guys learn to farm. Just put some seeds in the ground and put some water on it and you're golden. You guys can't say that your entire planet is just gonna die off because you can't learn how to farm. At least, I mean, come on now. Unless what? It's the future. You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again, and the ones haven't been scavenged for their parts, that is. That's the only way to save us. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? Ask how he thinks you can turn the Omnis back on. Yeah, honestly, is there gonna be a way, but how can we do that? You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. I say no one knows what or when they shut down. You'll have to solve this mystery on your own. Once you do, you're still active to find a way to turn them back on, which might be another thing altogether. So basically, he knows nothing. But where should we start? I hate to say it, but Mother is probably the best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from that shutting down the cluster, didn't she? Then again, there are a lot of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. I'm gonna ask about Mother, I suppose. A lot of dialogue this episode as well. There's gonna be a lot of reading, you know, which I asked in the last episode. If you guys want to see the reading, do you want to see the dialogue? Do you want me to read it? Feel free to leave a comment down below on how you actually like the dialogue of Mother. You know, otherwise I'll probably just primarily skip to the most important parts and just go straight to the battles if you want as well. But you know what? I enjoy the game as it is. I like the story that's been going on. You really don't want to know, Admiral. For some reason, that's what they call her. Their leader, Mother, Mom, Mummy. Oh, it's very upsetting, Mother. What I gather, she is the one who started the Scrappers, fostering a punk and nihilistic scavenging philosophy among their Soroid ranks. Jesus Christ, what a mouthful. Say that a few times fast. And who makes up her ranks? I'm gonna have to learn about their entire rank system. Oh, Imperial prisoners, I think, the worst of the worst. And the Omni shut down the prisoners escape from the Omni-run prisons and psychiatric stations. Mother loves her tech, especially her old house Tells tech. The battleship you have, and she and Boils down who work for them will kill you for and enjoy doing it too. She's been terrorizing these sectors for years now, enslaving. Oh man, don't get yourself all bent up now. As about the playthings and baby makers. Honestly, this all seems kind of like null and void at this point. As about the Scrappers who controls the sectors. I don't want to know more anything about this right now. We need to go blow up some Scrappers is what I'm hearing. I didn't blame you. It's not exactly for the faint of heart. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? No, I'm ending my conversation with you, Bowie, because your name better also be David, but it's not. You're like, I don't know, you're like Connor or something. I don't know. Bowie, we'll take this Neo-N Admiral. I don't like the idea of having to say Neo-N. Usually anytime I've heard the word Neo be used, it's either one because of the Matrix or two because of another particular group back in the 1940s. So rewards, we got some stuff and a transmission, sir. Do you believe what he said, Admiral? Unfortunately, yes, it explains why everything we've seen so far. The Omni shut down the outer rim and so did their tech, including the cluster folder. That's why those scrappers now run things here. So what do we do now, sir? First we need to do is find this mother. As Bowie said, if she didn't shut the Omnis down, chances are she knows who or what did. If you want to move on, Admiral, open the star map and choose the next system. Cool looking. Otherwise, you might want to stay back and check out this ground signal I was telling you about. Could be a good opportunity to gather some resources and put your commandos to use. Yes, we will use our commandos to use. Now you've learned the basics. Your second dock has been unlocked. Hey, okay, cool. Remember to make good use of it. While commanding your squadrons, a numerical advantage is the turning point in battle. Yeah, I mean, I would rather have, 20 ships instead of 10 ships. You can access the expedition dashboard here on the right. Awesome. Cool, great, awesome, reading lots of good things. So, hey, so we have frigates right now, and frigates are really good versus fighters, but drones are really good against frigates. So we should make fighters which are really good against drones. So do the frigates against the fighters, and the fighters will take out the drones. Hey, perfect, great, awesome, cool. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a great idea. Ejected cryopod, minimum requirements 3 commandos, prepare a mission. We are going down to the planet, my boys. Scan the planet. We're looking for some hot lady singles and some boys. Any hot singles in the area? Male, female, cryptoid, maybe. Anyone? No. Hey, we got 10 hot singles in the area. This number of commandos sent on the expedition. Minimum requirement is up for commanders up to 3. Maximum number of commandos will be sent up to is 10. If you have enough of them, the more you send, the better your chance of self-success. Awesome, cool. Eject cryopod. Section displays the type of artifacts you will have a chance to collect during the expedition. Each type will always yield the same kind of reward. Man, there's a lot of information, but I'm reading. I'm getting what you're putting down here. This section also displays the types of major threats. Oh my god, no way. Ground distress signals, the number of signals, 1 retreat chances. Officer survival represents the chance your leading officer has to return safely. Awesome. So we have like different bars, resource extraction meter, we have different meters and bars, the commando survival meters, the chance your commandos have a chance to return safely. So you have not only a bar for your officer survival, how many resources can I extract from the local government and their all their rich mines and just take everything from them? How much can I have a chance that all of my soldiers are going to make it back completely alive? So why is it that you're doing great, but you're doing terrible? Can't I just send you both if you're doing great? Shouldn't you both do great? I guess not. Never mind. We are going to send 10 commandos out, launch expedition. Off to the planet you go. Lieutenant Calben's detecting an artifact on this planet that could be helpful to our mission. We have a good idea of where it is, and we'll need you and the team commandos on the ground to find and extract it. We have visuals to space-to-ground communication, lots of stuff about them talking. They have contact with it. I'll decide if an emergency retreat is necessary. Of course, any additional resources you encounter should be extracted too. That's right. Literally just steal everything from the ground of which you walk upon. This is a dangerous mission. Some of our commandos could die in the field. Yeah, that's kind of the whole sense of like war, isn't it, buddy? I mean, it's like you guys are commandos cryopoding and injecting yourselves down into an atmospheric trajectory, going on to a mission to steal some artifact, and you didn't expect to die. Now get going. You guys could die. Now get going. You have a chance to die out there. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Great. Cool. Great. He is gone now. That's a nice visual representation. Oh, down to the planet he goes. Up to the river we go. So, encountered artifact. Collect the resources. Danger, fight. Danger avoided. Is this just kind of like some weird, like, kind of, what is going on here? Is this just some kind of like RNG, like watch, see what happens? This line is secured, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts. What do you think? Should we continue with the mission? Yeah. You seem to be doing good. Resources cache, piloting, scrap, awesome, cool, great. Why are you up in the mountains right now? Resource cache? I can see the terrain elevations. You're up in the mountains, now you're down in the plains. You're going up a mountain again, okay? You're passing lots of danger, probably because you're still in the mountain. Who are you fighting? Where do you fight? Are you fighting the local government or are you fighting like animals? You should, piloting, what just happened? Who are you fighting? What are you piloting? I thought you're walking on the ground. Ejected cryopod. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to, but like, my man, like, what were you piloting and fighting? I need to know. You have guns. You should be able to take out a couple of like, I don't know, like tigers down on the ground. Okay, more danger, more piloting, I suppose. I mean, they're flying down there, I guess. Maybe they took a small ship. Ooh, transmission, waiting for extraction, sir. Extraction point. Yeah, cool, great. They got to the pod, they got to extraction point, and we are going to extract you. Great, awesome. All right, good job, guys. Yeah, I would like to personally welcome you back. Great job on the hunts. I stood up here and talked the entire time and trying my best to keep it entertaining, just as anybody else would, you know. And you know what? Thank you for putting your life on the line, treacherying through the mountains for some reason, instead of just going around it. And you know, yeah, great work out there. We got 116 scrap, and we got 3 new Enfield and Ionis Douglas. Okay, cool, great. The star map button opens the current sector star map where you can choose your next destination system. Awesome. Cool. Great. Yes, star map. We also have, oh my God. Okay, well, you know what, DigiDs, I think we're going to have to explore this next time. Each node represents a stellar system you can visit. Each interstitial jump to a neighboring system costs 1 Neo N. I'm bringing a lot of Neos and N's into my vocabulary, and I can't help but feel a little bit worried in 2023 and soon to be 2024. So before this gets too carried away, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video for the most part. You know, I think this is a very interesting roguelike, which I kind of started out saying. This whole thing has been kind of in an almost like joking manner. I don't know, trying a new sense of like making content, trying to be just a little bit more, I don't know, interrelatable instead of just talking about the game the entire time. Just have fun playing the game, which is, you know, wow, revolutionary. Have fun playing a game. But you know what? It's weird out here making videos. It's different. It's a different mindset, I tell you what. So yeah, thank you. If you want to see more, comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm sure you've already done that. You already watched 15 minutes of this video. Probably a little bit less of this, but I don't know. 15 minutes of this video and you're not subscribed? Like what are you doing? Just do it. So I still don't know how to do any of these outros, but if there's one thing I can certainly always promise you is that I can always see you guys in the next video, Monday through Saturday, never on Sundays. And I'm not very good at these outros. Thank you and bye-bye.